Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are starting off with the girls in the model apartment. So here they all are just sitting around just kind of doing stuff. Two of the girls are off doing yoga. So that's nice. Teresa and Alexa are doing yoga. Ali's watching TV. Camilla is at the table and Samara is reading. So I was just going to start off by putting them all into their social media careers. I thought it would be a little bit interesting to sort of start off with social media. Obviously we need them to get work as quickly as possible. They're sitting on $14, which won't get them very far, interestingly enough. So all the girls are just going about their own business. I mean, they know each other a little bit. You know, they obviously all met at a modelling agency and decided that they would all go and live together. So we'll just get everybody into the social media career. I think it's the most likely, you know, they want to building up their followers, they want to become someone. This, I think, is the best way to sort of promote themselves. So, we're just getting, oh, whoops, didn't mean to click on that, social media here. So we're just getting them all into their social media careers to make things a little bit more interesting. It's nice, some of the girls are starting to get to know each other. Though I've always wondered how they manage to kind of talk when they're nowhere near each other anymore. So which of the girls didn't end up getting into their social media careers? Teresa's fine, Samara's fine. Alexa didn't end up joining a career. Ali didn't end up joining a career. But Camilla is fine. It's actually really interesting. When I created this character, Camilla, her name came up randomly, but I thought she was absolutely perfect. I don't know if you guys have watched The Good Place, but she does remind me a little bit of the character Camilla, who's not a main character or anything. She just is the sister of one of the main characters. And I thought, oh, her personality, I would say, is a little bit like that, you know? I absolutely love The Good Place. I think it's a great show. So all the girls are just eating at the moment. Free food, which is nice. No one's causing any chaos yet. So I've realised that I put them all in the social media career and actually haven't got any computers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it for now. And sort of let the girls kind of make a bit of money. Once all 4 girls have come home from work, we'll be able to afford a computer, which I think would be quite interesting for competition about sitting on that computer. But I mean, we could get more than one computer maybe for this place, maybe in a couple of the bedrooms. So this is 2 of the girls sleeping in here. Now, I based the girls sleeping on their personalities. So she's gregarious, and so I put her in with, yes, I put her in with Ali. So Ali and Samara are sharing a room. And then in this other room down here, I've got Teresa and Alexa sharing this room. Teresa and Alexa are both... No. Hang on. Oh my god, I've completely mixed up. all of their personalities. I think, yes, Samara and Alexa are sharing because they're both music lovers, despite the fact that we don't actually have a musical instrument in this house. I think that's another to-do thing that we want to get done. Can't even afford to paint. That's really sad. So what we're going to do is we'll grab... It's going to take me a while to learn all of their names. We'll grab Alexa some food. I'll see if we can afford to kind of serve a meal. Yeah, we can. We'll serve up a garden salad. And that way all of the girls can sort of get a chance to eat. And you can clean up. I don't even want to hear. Oh, Samara singing is never a nice sign. We'll do that. You can read that book, I think. Meanwhile, over here, Camilla's watching the television. So I think it might be interesting, actually. I mean, it's a little bit late, but we could get the girls to go out and meet the guys, which I think would be a little bit interesting for this first episode. We'll get the guys and the girls to meet each other, see if anyone gets along, see if anybody doesn't. You know, they should all be pretty matching. Is this... It's not the apartment I have them living in. Do I have them living in this one over here? Yeah. Oh, it is the historical one. I was right. So we'll just travel with the 4 girls. I mean, none of them immensely know each other. I would say that they all met up at a modelling agency. One of them mentioned that they were looking for an apartment in the city, and other girls like, yes, I absolutely want to go move to an apartment in the city. And then in the end, all 5 of them ended up going there. I mean, they've all got a lot of similarities. They're all in the same career. I considered putting a couple of them in different careers to shake it up, but I really feel like they want to be models. Social media will work really well with that, and then it won't be much of an issue as well. So we're just loading now into the guy's apartment. And we're gonna knock... Oh man, which one is it? This one here. Visit apartment. You can't tell me no one's home. Or is it this one? Oh, I think it is this one. So Camilla will go up and knock on the door. You know, she's a bit more... I would say she's quite confident, quite outgoing. Where did all the girls go? Oh, they all came down here. I mean, watching her street perform, which I think will be an interesting thing. A couple of them are musical, and so that could be quite nice. Oh, we've got a nice crafts table out here already. So that's quite cute. What is Camilla doing? Camilla, I don't want you to chat with Anastasia. I really want you to go up, knock on the guy's room, let's get to know these girls. It's really interesting. I did the 100 baby challenge, and so looking around, I recognised so many of these Sims because I tried out... Oh, actually, yeah. So we've got Xavier and... Oh, I keep forgetting what his name is. Brody over here. So I think we get the girls to kind of come over and friendly introduce themselves to these guys. You know, they're all looking for love in the big city. None of them are interested. None of them are like desperate to find a man. They're all very independent women who... know their place and know what they like. And so I think it'll just be nice to sort of... What are you doing? I just feel like you should come and talk to Brody over here. Friendly introduction to him. Camilla can also... Oh, Camilla's already over here. Ali, I was right, yes. Ali also comes over here. So we'll just kind of get them all in a really big kind of group chat, talking away to one another. So we'll just think it'll be nice. I think the other 2 guys are up in their apartment, so we could always go up later, but I mean, I think it's just really important that everybody kind of gets to know each other and enjoys each other's company. So so far no one seems to be kind of not getting along. I think Camilla would really get along with Xavier. He's a bit more like her, a bit more outgoing. So she was watching a movie she was not happy about. I think she's a bit more willing to kind of let people know how she's feeling about things in life. A bit more honest. I don't think that's always a negative thing. I think Camilla's got a lot of really good traits about herself. She's certainly not someone who tries to go out of their way to be really awful, but she just feel like that's just her calling. Now, I haven't got the guys' careers. I've been thinking about putting them in social media as well. The next part will be about the guys. I'm going to do alternating episodes, guys and girls. So you kind of see them get along, and then hopefully we'll see where things kind of develop as far as all 9 of them go. Eventually, I think for the next part, we will go and meet the photographer and do our first photo shoot with a couple of the girls. I really feel like it will be a bit more... I really feel like it will be a random amount of people that are chosen. You know, like I'm not going to take all 9 over there to do photo shoots. I'm hoping it'll be even. None of the girls get favoured more than any other girls. And then I've been trying to think about how I can sort of give them money for everything they do. And I think for the beginning, they will only make money off their social media career. So I'll treat it like the more famous they come, the more followers they get. So it's not just them posting about, oh, I cooked this great meal. It'll be them posting up their modelling pictures. So the more money they get from their career, the more popular they are. I think that would be the best way of making things work. It's nice to see everyone getting along. No dramas starting yet. Someone bought something and now we have no money. Oh no, I should have been paying attention to that. Oh great. And I think we left food out in our apartment, like I was getting one of the girls to cook. So I think we've met a big bunch of the guys. I think we just shoot back up to their apartment actually. And, whereabouts is their apartment actually? That's not their apartment, but that is cute. Here it is. I think we'll get one of the girls to run on up here to this apartment. And we'll just quickly meet the other 2 guys. Maybe not you. I think I'll get Teresa to run on up here. Yeah, she's not doing too much. So we get Teresa to run up out here, knock on this door. We'll get to know the other 2 guys. And then I think we'll head home for some sleeping time. And the girls should be off and at 'em to their first joy of work tomorrow, which will break up their days very nicely. We'll see how our social media goes. I'm pretty sure they had to create a social media profile. Can we do that on our cell phones? Let's just pause it because my camera is doing weird stuff. So, yes, this is, Sebastian and Teresa did not get along immediately. That was an interesting development. So he seems to be the only one that's here at the moment. You know, he is. Was I completely blind? Was the last one down there? Oh, Sebastian and Teresa do not get along. I think that's quite interesting. Let's see if she can get along with Sebastian. Maybe he's just a really hard person to get along with. I mean, he is a little bit mean. Damn it, Alexa will not be going to work tomorrow. I thought she had a job. How did I miss that? So let's get Teresa to talk to... I'll just quickly choose Alexa a career, put her on social media. Yep. And then we'll get Teresa to talk to Reed. Is that how you pronounce his name? We'll get her to talk to Reed and quickly meet him. You know, make sure he's a nice guy. I mean, it's not really a surprise that they're not getting along with Sebastian. I think although he's a pretty boy and he comes across quite nice, he'd be quite easy to sort of see right through, you know, you might notice his mean trait. Oh, I was trying to work out if I could start their social media profiles on here. I don't think I can. No, I cannot start their social media profiles from their cell phone. I really should have thought about that. So I guess the plan for the start will just be to get enough money to buy a cell phone, and then each of the girls in turn can go along and start up their social media profile, get things started. I mean, I think it will be a real fight for the computer while they try and get money out. I mean, they're not rich. These days in modern society, most people tend to own their own cell phone, but normally that's not own their own laptop. But I think for this particular case, none of the girls really thought that they would need that. I think off camera I will also add a library, so we could send the girls off to use the local computers while we get a bit more money, but eventually I would think all the girls would need their own computers for advertising major and minor products and putting up streams and, you know, kind of being YouTubers a little bit. I think the social media career has. I've had a sim do the social media career before and it's one of my favourite careers. Like you probably noticed that I had the get to work careers there, but I haven't played with them as much as I kind of hoped I would. So here we are back at this Let's Play, and let's get the girls all sorted out. So we get Teresa to use the toilet. Oh, please tell me she finished cooking. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. And we will get... Oh, is there someone in a better mood? Camilla's not in a great mood either. No. Okay. You're going to use this bathroom, so we'll get you to come out here. No, you actually. So what we'll do. You can't cook it? No, what? No, you're kidding me. Oh, that is so frustrating. Oh, she was going to go automatically serve the garden salad? Oh, I stopped her from doing that. That's really annoying. Can she click on it now? Oh, I can resume garden salad. Okay, that's good. So, Camilla will just do that. Samara, you need to use a toilet. Do we have a spare one? Yeah. You can come down here. Oh, I never changed it. These two girls still had, this. So you can go to bed. Samara's off to the toilet, and then she can also go to bed. Ali is just using the toilet, and I'm assuming she'll go to bed after this as well. So most of the girls will go to bed a little bit more hungry and a little bit tired. Not really much of a great start, but I really wanted them all to kind of meet other people. You know, they'll be tired. They've been walking in heels all day, let's face it. I mean, the only one who hasn't been has been Alexa, because she's been in her very adorable sportswear. So after Camilla has finished eating, she can put the meal away. I really don't want to lose that. Use the loo. It's not using the... She will use the loo. And then she will toddle off to bed. So I think that's most of the girls in bed. I'm just gonna click on auto lights, all lights. So here we are, sort of getting things a bit more organised. Both girls are asleep in that room, so this bed belongs to Ali, and this one belongs to Teresa. In this room, I was right. This one is Samara, and Alexa will sleep in that room as well. So we'll just speed this up a little bit. Get all the girls off to bed. You're going to finish up what you're eating. I mean, I feel like... I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, but I have found that sometimes Sims have a specific career that they actually want to do. I don't know if it's related to their lifetime aspiration or the traits they have, but sometimes Sims level up in levels really, really quickly. For instance, the chef career is a good example of that. Sometimes a Sim will excel in the chef career, and sometimes they just won't. And I've always wondered if maybe personality-wise, some Sims are better suited to certain things. And so it would be interesting to see if all these girls are actually wanting to be in social media. Will some excel a lot faster than other ones, or will it all sort of end up the same? So I'm just going to skip most of the night, although some of the girls went to bed a little bit late, so it's a lot later than I thought it was. So lights are already coming up. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, I would say, because you speed up times a little bit faster. So what time do these guys start? Oh! Should we? Yeah. Let's do it. You know? Live life on the edge. If you're not out at a party, you're not there anyway. Plus, they don't have work for 2 days, so we've got to keep them entertained somehow, so we'll go out to a massive party. It's always nice when you start them off in a career and then they don't go and do the career straight away. So let's get them started off heading out to this party to kind of network, get to know people, dance a little bit. I mean, there's girls like fun. They're in really grouchy, bad moods. Hopefully, though, this will cheer a big bunch of them up. None of them have dance machine. That would be a really cool trait to kind of throw in here as well. You know, but they'll all excel at very different things. Oh, here we are at this nightclub. So I think 2 days without money is going to be really hard. So we get them all out there dancing together. We've got to think about a way to make money. I don't want to sell any of our furniture, but 2 days without food will... Oh, there's salad in the fridge. So they can eat that when they get back. But we could also kind of steal some food when we're here. It's never down for a bit of thieving. Oh, Wakin is here. I just marry him once in another game. And I decided it would be important to know how to say his name. Because it's not like... I think it's a French name. So we'll get all the girls dancing and introducing. Yep, I know, a lot of dancing skills acquired. Meanwhile, I think we'll get Camilla to get to know Wakin a little bit. He's always at these kind of events. I think it's because he comes from city living. So, friendly introduction. I thought we'd done that. Oh, is it? Oh no, there we go. That's good news. So we'll tell a funny story. Get to know. Maybe see what his interests are a little bit. Brighten his day. Oh, party's getting a little bit heated and nice. Some of the Sims are definitely more annoyed than others. Teresa's not having a very good time. But I mean, some of the other girls are kind of embracing the snow eating thing, which isn't something that is necessarily a good thing. I obviously don't mean it as a positive thing. It really wasn't a smart move to have no money. I don't really know where our last $2 went, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference anyway. So the girls will be eating garden salads and then snacking a lot right through until payday, which is a little bit to be expected considering the kind of place these girls are living in. They went high out, you know, they're not going to have a lot of money for food to start with, are they? Although I think with 5 girls living in this apartment, money shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I don't know what rent is, so we'll kind of get to that when we do. So we're just, Camilla and Wakan are getting to know each other, which is nice. Some relationships are being formed. So Camilla's just getting to know Wakan, everyone's dancing on the dance floor, everyone's having a really great time. I think she'd tell a really dramatic story. And I really feel like she's gonna rile up, so that... Is that from her... What symbol was that? Oh no, I shouldn't have done that one. No, whoops. I did not know what that was. We don't want him to get to know her dark side yet. She's just... she's lovely, you don't... Wouldn't be until he's dating her that he really gets to see what kind of negative trait she's going to have. So I think I'm going to leave this part here. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I really hope you enjoyed this very first part, and we'll get to see how the girls can kind of get along with everybody else, and their social media career will be starting eventually in forever. 2 whole days away. I wonder if everybody works the same days, actually. Let me just... Oh, huh. Somehow... How did... Work... Saying Alexa works in 2 days, but everybody else works in... Well, that was bad timing, so everyone's off to work in 2 hours. That was a mistake to make. Yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time. Bye.